Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Pour my beer down the sink. I've got more in the trunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. And I'm going to be drunk till the next time I'm drunk.
What's happening? What's happening? It's Friday, and we're going to look at El Gose from Avery. Avery, one of my favorite breweries. This is one from Nyhap. Weighs in at 4.5%. This is a German-style sour ale. El Gose. It's got a Scully on it. I think the style beer is pretty much good all year long, but this time of the year when it starts to heat up, I think they come into their own. Has that sort of a typical kind of fermented smell that you get with like a lot of the sours. Cheers. Yeah. It's not real sweet. It has that sourness to it. Almost starts off like it's going to be fairly bitter. But that changes. And it just kind of has like this fleeting kind of a fruit flavor, like a strawberry, kiwi, or something like that, kind of off in the background. This would be very interesting in a if it was like they came out with a batch similar to this, but a little bit more of a sweetness to it. But that's what makes this characteristic good, is that a little bit of a oakiness coming through in there. Maybe just a very real subtle vanilla. It's pretty good. First was Aunt Keck. Back in ninja status. Ben N. Sane first. Aunt Keck. Ben N. Ninja Kick. Smile Money. Sane first. Aunt Keck saying Smile Money. Ninja Chop. Aunt Keck. I just had this beer the other day. Oh, you had the s'more? Yeah, that was a good beer. Well, you said you had it the other day. I think you mentioned that you were drinking it. Yes. Matt Davis, third. Aunt Keck. Hey, yo, it's Joey. Whiskey. See, Joey, that one's for you, Joey. Aunt Keck. Too sweet for me. I didn't even notice the alcohol. It's okay, so you thought it was too sweet, and no, you'd never know that was a 10% beer. That's just... Aunt Keck, only 67 comments, gonna change that. No, you're not. Aunt Keck, oh, by the way, whiskey. Multi-gunman, stay out of it. Whiskey. Now, what whiskey would go good with this? Oh, as you can plainly see, Battle Box made good on the missing box, Mission 50. Received that as they came downstairs to get set up. If you, again, it all comes down to what your income is like, and can you afford to just send money out and hope that the shit that you get is either really cool. I mean, to be totally honest, if you're doing the the boxes, I don't care if it's Tac Pack or Battle Box, this has to be, as far as I'm concerned, really at this point in your life, unless you're just being a fool about it, it needs to be disposable money. I mean, it's different if you say if you knew that you were going to send out $150 next month and you were going to get a box of food and you didn't really know what was in there, but there was going to be at least $500 worth of food if you went to the grocery store. That'd be economics, that'd be good. And unless every month you got $300 worth of lima beans, then that would be shit. Now, having said that, it's really cool. I mean, I love the fact that, you know, technically at this moment in time I have, you know, Tac Pack and Battle Box, basically, like, down to my only real 2 sponsors. I try to work all I can with DRG Manufacturing, and El Tenda, you gave me the gentleman that was it Travis, and not our Travis, DJ Alkaline. Well, used to be DJ Alkaline 1, now it's DJ or Alkaline 762 7.6 whatever. Why people change shit. El Tenda hooked me up with their new marketing manager, and so far nothing, just cue the crickets. But BattleBox has always been really cool, especially when you're on the the Pro Plus level, because like I always say, if you're gonna go in the BattleBox, I feel that it's always about the knife, and generally I wouldn't even say hit or miss. I'd say most of the time with BattleBox, it's been a hit. There's been some questionable shit. Excuse me, across the big pond. There's been some stuff where I've been, I don't know. There was that one month it was like a fire axe. Yeah, I mean, if it's something that, maybe of a million people that may have gotten a BattleBox, there might have been 3 of you that said, "Yeah, God damn it, I've really been wanting to get one of these." You know, for me, it's in a pack that'll probably hang on the wall until I'm dead, and then my kids will figure out what to do with the shit and that kind of thing. Then there was that one month we've got the axe head, and they did send a handle to go with it, and that axe head is awesome. I mean, that thing is so freaking sharp. But overall, the knives, and I think over the years since they started, if you go back to like Mission 1, Mission 10, those kind of things, I think the knives they've really, really gone and in search of some quality shit each month. Is it perfect every single month? No, it's not, but I think they do pretty good. So instead of going in the order that I would go if I was doing this video for them, which I will, but as you guys know, I like to goof off with the shit. I like to be hands-on, have used and tried as much of it as possible. There's some things like these water purifiers. If you watch the original video, they basically took a mud puddle, the shittiest stuff they could find, poured a packet in there, and let it stand. And I know it actually takes quite a while. It's like something like, well, let's say on here you're supposed to stir for 5 minutes and then let it stand. Let it stand for another 5 minutes. But when he was all done, it like clumped all of the shit at the bottom. Crystal clear water at the top. It looked like brain matter, like a sponge at the bottom. I don't think he was overly impressed with the taste, but if it was an emergency, you're like 10 minutes away from purified water. You know, and then he strained it through a handkerchief or something. So something like this. I'm sorry, I won't be trying it, because I put it in one of these might go in the med kit that I have in here that I've been building through the Tac Packs and the battle boxes, and then I have my over the top, my really built out med kit that ATF Sucks built for me. And then I added things, of course. I have a flashlight in there that also doubles as a power source for a USB, so I can charge my cell phone off of it and that kind of thing. So I usually put like one of those packets in there, one of those packets in that med kit, and then two of them will go in the survival or the camping packs, just so that you have something like this on hand. But for me, it's always about them damn knives, and I'll start with the top one. This one is from Boker. And it is the, I literally just opened this box, so it's the Mini Kiwakin, designed by Lucas Burnley. It has black G10 scales, D2 steel, and the IKBS bearing system. Very, very awesome looking knife. They're also individually serial numbered. Is there any? I'll have to go look if there's anything significant about 1790. I want to say there is. I know the guy from BattleBox. His channel. In his channel he has 1776. So he said if anybody received 1776, he wanted to work out some kind of a deal. Nice beefy pocket clip, and it is a flipper. Boker. I really like that design. If it had to be used as a weapon, just a point to get straight to some organs. Lanyard loop. I think it's honestly it's a very classy looking knife. Now they say if you wanted to buy this knife, it's $135. So for your $150 to buy this particular box, of course you didn't know. Well, actually, some of you could have. I'm not sure where the deadline cutoff is, but they do have their leaks, spoilers, and this one was featured as a spoiler. That's why when this box never showed up, I was like, oh damn, I actually really like that one. And I've noticed that I really like that style, the CRKT Crossbones. A similar style knife. Again, I think if you were going to, defend yourself and you didn't have a gun on you, or the gun malfunctioned, or you ran out of ammo and all you had left was a knife, this style, you can really feel it's not a lot heavier, but you can definitely feel a little bit more beefiness. I'm really loving this knife. The Crossbones, I haven't honestly carried it too much because it showed up the same month that the Real Steel did, and this one just honestly stole the limelight. This has been in my pocket since the day I opened up the box. And again, very very similar overall. Like, consider it like a gentleman's folder or whatever you want to consider it. The big difference is I've gotten used to working a front flipper, but it still has a learning curve and a possible failure if you just want to get into it really fast. Whereas a front flipper, I think they just did it because they wanted to do something different, and they managed it. This month also, or last month, also had another knife from Real Steel in here, and it's the Alien Neck. The Alien neck knife. There's two different styles. I have to honestly say I like the one which they're calling this one the utility, but I would have been much happier if that would have been the one that you would have gotten. As far as a neck knife goes, I kind of see a neck knife as a defensive one. I mean, obviously, that's still going to work, but I almost see it more as a slashing kind of a knife than it is a... I mean, don't trust me, I still don't want to get stuck by it, but another knife from Real Steel. And I just tell you that their presentation and everything that they do is just top notch. It comes in this this like felt sewn pack for it. They ship the necklace stuff. I'm going to use it as I think I'm going to use it as a neck knife. I've had a few, and I kind of like the size of this one more than the other ones that I've been using. But in case you want to convert it over, they send a universal, looks like universal stainless steel pocket clip to put on this guy if you want to use this as a pocket clip. And I don't think I am. I think I'm gonna do it up as the necklace. So there's a Cliff Note version. There's a Nebo flashlight with a laser on it. There's the Flitz cleaner. There's some rechargeable USB chargeable AA batteries, and then a really nice backpack specifically made to house the takedown bow. I'll play around with this stuff for a few days, if not a week, and then I'll do a video. Should be getting mission 52 real soon too. No, that's right. And kick, you asshole. And kick, you asshole. I think I'm gonna have a little Chavez. Remco, man, I am trying my best to stay out of the older one. Of course, the Map Man, he liked this one more. He thought the other one was a little bit too much for him. So there's more proof of how unlike those are. Doesn't mind having this, and doesn't want any of the stuff that Mr. Holster gave me from the 70s, even though they should be the same in the bottles. I'm still looking for suggestions on an inexpensive yet tasty Islay Scotch. Me personally, I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking about foregoing some gun parts and saving a little bit of money and getting myself another bottle of Ardbeg. There's a few different ones, and there's one that I don't know if I can even get it over at Keyport, but it sounds really good. Ankek, you ninja bitch. If I gave up drinking completely, I don't know if I could give up Scotch. Admitting there's a problem is your first step. Gillian! Eric, my man! What the fuck? Joey Cuz. Joey, fuck! I was not notified about this. There's a shock. And Keck, that's right, Joey. I'm very close. And Keck, Joey thought that you actually might be stalking him. He feels that your locality is very close to his locality. You know what I haven't done yet? I have not decided what I want my weekend carry gun to be. I know some of you will be extremely disappointed, but my work carry has honestly been the last for the last week plus has been the G22. I keep it fed well. As you guys know, I put the Talon grips on here, not to get a grip, but to actually undo it a little bit. That this particular model, you know, with the fish scallops, and right now Rich is going, ooh, the RTC. It's a rough textured frame, the RTF, rough textured frame, and I actually found that it was a little too aggressive on old Chubby One Kenobi, so I actually put the Talon grip on this guy to kind of mellow it down a little bit. It also has the recalled Strike Industries Gen 1 trigger. I don't know. I've tried drop testing. I've tried smacking this with a rubber mallet. I can't get it to fire, and I like the way the trigger looks and feels, the reset. I have the exact same trigger in my G20, and I just don't like the way that one feels at all. I mean, I know I don't want to put a stock trigger back in it. I really like a flat trigger. So I'm going to probably have to experiment. I don't know what combination of stuff is going on in that one, but honestly, of all the Glocks I've ever shot, owned, it's got just a horrendous reset. And what do I mean by that? I mean, when you're out at the range shooting it, you don't notice it. So maybe I should just say fuck it and just go with it, and a few more range sessions and make sure. The last time it was out, me and Nihap put quite a bit of rounds through it, but if I'm right here, it actually gets to the point where when you pull the trigger, rack it, and go to reset it, it sometimes, not all the time, but actually all the time, in comparison to the reset on this one, it actually feels like it hesitates, like that the spring that should be allowing it to return and come forward is somehow being bound up. And I've tried different combinations in there. I've tried different settings. No matter what I do, it's either what it is now or worse. I mean, I've actually had it where I've had my finger completely off of the trigger, and then it went click and reset. But yeah, I don't know. On the other hand, shooting it, I never noticed a damn thing. And then this one also has, and I do like these, the Strike Industry blacked out rear blade and the Strike Industries fiber optic. It's like a fiber optic insert, and there's different colors that came with this kit. And I don't even know where the hell the kit even is. I went with the green. But this has been the work gun. I will put this in the safe and go pick something out as my... let's just do it now. Hey, I got an idea. Let's do this weekend. David Brown, you motherfucker, you. I'm gonna carry this. Of course, I'll be carrying this when you're here for your blog radio show with the Miss Bomey Zone. I just love. There's this. For me, nothing gets better than the way a 1911 feels in my hand. And since this was the first one I ever owned, this might even been the first 1911 I ever shot. This was the first one I ever owned. And then after this, and Kimber, I ended up owning like 5 or 6 of them. But I just absolutely love this. Looks sexy as fuck with the original zebra wood grips on it, but got these from Christine, and Christine got these from Howard at the bunker. So that just had to stay, and of course it has the lawman in it. And yeah, I think we're just gonna do this, David Brown. That's for you, my friend, asshole. Oh, he's just gonna kick my ass when I see him. Gillian, I want my money back for this show. A lot of head on that beer. Cheers, Eric. Yeah, I offer an unconditional money back guarantee. I'll give you 100% of everything you got invested into this. And Keck, hey Joey Cuz, Navy, put on some show, didn't they? Smart money, 67 comments and almost 20 of them are mine. What is happening to the fan base of this channel? You guys don't have to pick it up. Mike again, save that shit for the truck stop, man. Joey Cuz. It's like watching two fucking children. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. I never said I was an adult. I've never said I was an adult. I never said I knew shit about beer. I simply know what I like, and I try my best to relay what it tastes like. And this one is actually kind of challenging. It doesn't. It's on the path of this style of a beer. You know, it's going to be a sour ale, but it's almost like if I had a 12-pack of them, I may drink it tonight. First sip was like, I really like Avery, but you know, this one's okay. You know, after this one, I'm content. And then it'd be like after these 4, I'm just going to draw the line after the 6. Unfortunately, there is not a 6-pack of these. Fortunately, though, NIHAP sent 2 of them, which works out about, say, right now. Smart money, fast game of pocket pool to open the show. You really happy to be reviewing? If you're really happy to be reviewing with Joey, well, you know you can make all the you can make all the comments. Well, here, this way I can have the oh gosh, and this side I can have the Scully. I'm not gonna lie, you know, Joey's my brother. I get the opportunity. I don't get the opportunity to get together, you know, as much as I'd like to, but you know, just like I've made a comment about so many of you. If we all lived in the same community, you know, right now I'd be like, let's get this brew review out of the way because you know, Smile Money, and Keck, NIHAP, and Joey came over tonight, and NIHAP is busy running the grill. By the way, if you ever have a gathering of people and you want to put someone in charge of the grill, I highly recommend NIHAP. He is a grill master. I mean, not saying that I'm not. But when we had the magnitude of food, I shit you not. The last, what do we have? NIHAP was it like 47? I think we had 47 people, and then more people came over. Wendy and Buki. Miss you, my friend. Wendy and Buki. God. Mary. just trying to. Michelle next door was over. I mean, we just ended up with like I don't know. We ended up with like 50 something people here, and NIHOP's just over at the grill. Brats will be ready in 2 minutes. Who wants some? So yeah, me and Joey have fun. Joey's part of my family, and it sucks sometimes that so many of members of my family are 5 hours over there or 12 hours over there. Rich from SQ12, wow, delicious. And we weren't talking about the beer, were we? Matt Davis needs more comments. No, we're good. Gunwild, Jeff, 26, well, 7th if you take away all of the multiple comments from the same people. Smart Money's right, that is a strong top 10. Gillian, I can eat the hot candy bar just in moderation with my type 2 diabetes. I eat damn hot peppers most of the time. Mike, I don't want to get into a debate or take away your stick or your manliness. I thought I felt pretty good about my ballsiness in eating hot foods and putting Mark's Reaper powder on stuff. I mean, at first, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. At first, it was just like it was almost too much for me. I had been a ghost pepper, jalapeno, cayenne, even the shit. You know, it's kind of funny. My mom actually found somebody and got me some of the hottest cayenne pepper ever produced. I mean, it's something like 5 or 50,000 IBUs or something like that. And the Reaper pepper just goes. I'm not even going to bother rolling out of bed and opening my eyes for that kind of a fucking number. I mean, I don't know what the conversion is. Well, maybe that dumb bitch does. Hey Google, is there a conversion from 50,000 IBUs to the Scoville scale?
Sorry, I can't help with that yet.
Can you suck a dick?
I don't understand.
Yeah, neither did your sister, but she fucking caught on real fast. So, Mike, like I said, I'm not trying to be a smart ass. I don't, nobody intentionally meant to jump your ass about the, but when I send you your parts, your alcohol, and a couple of these chunks of the Nemesis candy bar, tread cautiously. That's all I'm going to say. I bit off the equivalent, well, I could open the fucking thing up and show you again. I took out, I would say it was 1/4 of an inch by 1/4 of an inch by the thickness of that bar, and I have no desire to fucking take another bite of it. Now I am curious as to getting out the cheese grater on the very fine setting and grating that into some cooking meats, just about anything. I do not want to let Mark's gift to me go to waste. But I'm saying, when you open it up, just imagine that it's death in a wrapper. That's all I'm saying. You can brag up the storm about how you eat hot stuff all day long. So do I. I absolutely love fresh. When Chris was growing them for me, and my sister's batch of the ghost peppers, the jalapenos, anything that they grow for me, that ghost pepper plant. I almost took home the grow lights that my I won't mention any names in well, he doesn't do it anymore, but he had a couple of grow lights when he was growing a product in his basement in a room that was completely covered in aluminum foil. And, and again, this is exactly how they catch most people growing marijuana, is when their electric bill goes poof. He offered me the 2 sets of grow lights that he had. He goes, if you take this one home with you and use it for your hot peppers, your electric bill will go up by $60 a month. If you want to take the other one home with you and build a bigger planter in your basement, your electric bill will go up by $120 a month over what you're paying right now. So, I know some of you are just going to go, fuck you. I mean, my average electric bill all year round is under $100 a month. And I know you guys that are running like fucking Johnny Concho right now probably has 17 air conditioners running in just his carport. I get it. I'm lucky on that respect. But we have natural air conditioning. It's called Minnesota. So, Mike, when you get the fucking chocolate bar, all I say is just try a little bit, because I tried a little bit and then I didn't want to try anymore. Mike again. You have not ever rigged a giveaway, because I would have picked up on it all the time. Again, people can think what they want. If you think I'm rigging this shit, it's all in your demented little brain. It's not actually in reality. I don't sit around and think of all the terrible shit I could do to fucking fake stuff. Everybody that invests your money with me, and I know there's like some criminal a specialist that can tell by mannerisms. So look at me when I say, I don't care who the winner is. I do this shit for that man and or whoever we're raising the money to help. And if, again, I couldn't possibly put this into perspective in verbal acuity more by saying, if I ever rigged anything, I would have walked away with that fucking AK that my buddy Peter graciously went to his safe and said, I want to help Mr. Holster. Unfortunately, due to redirects, that money is being held, and I don't even know how much of it they're going to keep for themselves. But if something was rigged, that AK-47 would still be here. The only thing good I can declare about that is conveniently for him, Jolson, you asshole, is that he was here, and it saved us shipping and FFL fees, and that's all I have to say about that. But again, I appreciate every single one of you that has made your comments in support of what is the right side of the argument, as opposed to either A, somebody trying to be funny, which you're not, or B, someone who is delusional. Yeah, I guess everything is possible, but that's not in my nature. Evidently, that's in his nature, though, because he's the one that always points it out. Smart Money New York must have a time limit on YouTube chats before a manual reload. Joey says 10 minutes at a time. Mike, whiskey spelt with an E, whiskey spelt properly, hell, Everclear for Joey. Oh, excuse me. I don't think that was going to happen. Joey has issues. Mike, again, Southern Comfort and jalapenos Hell yes, most of the time, love it. I'm okay with jalapenos. Aunt Keck, Matt Davis agreed we need a lot more comments. No, you don't. Multi-Gunman, for fuck's sakes! I'm late. Smell money. Once Joey went over 100 subscribers, he doesn't have time for the little people like I even have his mailing address to mail him a shirt. I can get it for you. Joey, now just imagine if we reached the 20-minute prior to the video and 45 minutes after the video, we definitely would have set a new record. Smile Money's right. If it's not a video, it didn't happen. Gunwild Joey isn't a straight whiskey fan. I don't think Joey is straight at all. Hence his job at the truck stop. Joey, I'm not going to read that. Mike, very cool break at 32 minutes and 28 seconds. You would be talking about the one on the 24-inch Palmetto. That's the one from Strike Industries, the King comp. I can't wait to get out and give it a try. Maybe this weekend. I don't know. It's supposed to be a nice weekend. Smile Money. Having said that, I also have a few things I really want to do. I'm not in between jobs. Well, sort of. We finished up. I built a couple of decks. Well, I relocated a deck. That was a lot of fun. It took like 4 hours with the big guy, the boom, to move a deck 50 feet. And then re-level it, build the substructure for it, because it sits on the ground, it's not attached to the house, hence no permits required. And then redo part of it and build a new set of stairs for it, and then build a new deck on the back. It was a house that we sold, and part of the deal, which was a considerable amount of money, was being held in escrow for the decks to be done. I got that all done, and then I'm going back to another job for 1 week, and then I'll be going back to another job, which will be ready because the granite panels are all cut for the insanely awesome bathroom. So I have all of my stuff in the back of my truck with the broken but then repaired frame. So I think I'm going to build Christine's above ground garden tomorrow or Sunday. But in between, I hope I get a chance to get out and shoot. And here's the part that really sucks. Is I know, Stephen Bush, if I sold my JP, I could make it all happen. But I found a guy who has a 3/4 ton long box 4-door turbo diesel Dodge with a brand new V-plow on the front of it. And the deal would actually be pretty reasonable. But at this moment in time, it would take my truck, who cares, an AR-15 out of the collection, that's negotiable, some cash, and my JP. David Brown, watching you two little darlings make me grateful that I don't drink anymore. Kook fucks extraordinaire! I haven't gotten to the part in the book yet, David, where we talked about you and your drinking, but talking to you personally, I understand that it had become a huge issue. My comment, and I'm David, I know you'll hear this, and I plan on having this conversation with you anyway. I have 2 serious conversations I want to have with you. I'm throwing this out there in case I take a lightning strike to the head and I start to drool a lot and I can't operate my wheelchair right, and I don't actually get to have this conversation with you. But some night it would be nice, get together over what I'll make you some really strong coffee and I'll have alcohol. But my 2 things is I never quite know how to dance with a good friend who has had a huge alcohol problem and then quit. Because I want to be able to be who I am, but I also don't want to be offensive. Or in the case of, say, my real brother, and that would be Steven Schweitzer, that is, has been going through a challenging time. And this was he realized that he needed to stop this because it was a problem. And I was always like, whenever I was around him, I always made sure that, I felt bad because I felt bad for me, not for him, because I was like, okay, I just won't have a drink tonight. Or if I do have a drink tonight, it will just be orange juice, or it's orange juice with a little something maybe in it, or I will just have some coffee with whiskey in it. Now I sound like I'm the one with the problem. I probably am, but again, admitting is the first step. So, David, my 2 things for you is especially when you were fresh into quitting and you were not going to have alcohol anymore, how do you interact with people who are drinking? And I know David's cool as fuck, and I know he's like long down this road of recovery and being dry, but case in point, he's just like, hey, let's just get together. I'll give you a few more books, which very gracious, my friend, and I'll buy you a beer. So I never know how to interact, especially with someone that's like new to the quitting. Then the next thing is all I'm gonna say, David, me and you need to have a conversation about Carl. I want to know, is the stuff in your book about Carl stuff that you wrote down, or is that the only side of Carl that you ever remember seeing? Because the real one was closer to what you went through as a kid. Smile Money, last comment. Take that, Mr. Ninja. David Brown, Joey, thank you for choosing English as your second language. Eltenda, my guest tonight, but you'll see. This will be after that. 2 girlfriends doing a video. Cute. Yeah, we'll talk about that tonight, asshole. Smile Money, Joey, guest appearance review. Well, he did follow directions. Shut the fuck up, Joey. When the screen went blank, he laughed at the appropriate time during the review, and he did not emit any human gaseous odors. I will give him an 8.5. The Coast Guard lady, Nikki, I believe, set the 10. Well, that's not really fair, because on the scale of how you doing, she's a lot higher than Joey will ever be. Not saying anything bad about Joey. The Real Cobra Burnout, your britches have some deep pockets. What brand are they? was just wearing blue jeans. Deep pockets. It goes to about the bottom of the inseam, which the bottom of the inseam is about 6 inches below where my penis really is. And I don't remember what these are. See, I don't read. I only see some of the comments as they pop up in my email. I don't know. Right now, to be honest, though, my favorite pair of pants, these are probably just they're comfort fit blue jeans from somewhere. In order to get to where the tag is, my junk would be hanging out right now. My favorite pair of pants right now is the Duluth Trading Company's fire hose pants. I've got the original fire hose pants, which I think will stop a .22 bullet. Sorry, I had to check. It felt a little breezy there for a second. And the other ones, I bought the warm weather ones that supposedly are all slit with microfiber, micro holes or something in them, and they are definitely a lot lighter. I haven't worn them to work yet. I wish I would have the other day. Poco Loco Joey, cuz are your ratings too high? You're trying to get your review count back down? Clyde, 41st Revolution. Oh my fucking god. Okay. No more talking about anything but going straight. Jesus. Poco Loco, how can people say you keep the money or profit when the Melter books are open for anyone to see? If there's 1,200 made and 1,100 goes to the charity and $100 goes for shipping fees, how are you doing anything wrong? Excellent point. Real Cove Burnout. Hashtag be like Ed. Is something to inspire to, not something a person can instantly become. There was only one Ed. He was kind, generous, slow to anger, accepting of all, a true patriot, and a great man. Yeah. Yes, he was. I know nobody that right now even comes close to being able to fill the shoes of that man. It's good that we all try, but Ed was Ed. And Keck, Smile Money, you have potential to be a ninja. Matt Davis, a new girl that wanted to know what's in the nitro can, so she stabbed the can with a steak knife and it ran clear through her hand. You. Poco Loco, yeah, Ed was the nicest guy in the world, but we forgot the other side of him. If you gave him a reason, he would punch you. One, LOL. On the side note, I have a lot of respect for the Real Cove Burnout calling you. That took balls. Seems like people these days would rather be a chicken shit and not return a message or pick up a phone. But not Cobra. That's a class right there. Yeah, I agree. Did you send me something that I don't know about? Gunwild, you have to embezzle. Quality guns aren't cheap. Matt Davis, man, I don't know how much longer I can work construction. Fucking degenerative disc in my lower back hurts so bad. 5 shots and 6 beers, and it still hurts. Gunwild, I feel you, brother. I have 4 herniated discs in my lower back. I have one vertebrae that is crushed. I have not had back surgery yet. I've had 3 knee surgeries. I've had a hernia, and after today, I'm going to probably have to have another surgery. Me and Greg filled the entire back of the dump truck, spanning from 1 foot above the tailgate all the way up to, I don't even know how many tiers of 6x6 timbers today, and then had to put two 30-foot steel I-beams, because when they ordered the I-beams for our project, we only needed one to be permanent in the house. So 2 of them, after we were done, got dragged out. So 30-foot steel I-beams, beefy enough to hold up a house. Me and Greg managed to get them up onto the tailgate, then up onto the timbers, and then slid up onto the top of the truck, and then slid all the way onto the truck. There was roughly 15 feet hanging out the back. Check that. There was about 8 feet hanging out the back. The rest of it was all forward. The box on the truck is 9 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet. Then, after celebrating getting one on there, we had to put the other one on there. Gunwild, if it doesn't matter which muzzle device you use, since the bird cage is so plain Jane. I could have put a quad prong on there, yeah, Poco. Gunwild, what kook fuck thought up this secret word anyway? That would be David. That's his word. Tom Olafson. Hey, Eric. Tom. How's it going? If you guys aren't subscribed to Tom, you should find him in the comments and give him a sub. Tom's a great guy. I'm actually shocked that you watched this shit, because it just seems like you're a much more straight shooter than the shenanigans that go on over here, but love to have you. Johnny Concho. All I know is that the brew babe on the right side of the screen needs to show more boobs. J-Dog here at work. J-Dog way behind, had a cold and basically slept when I was off work. I understand that, J-Dog. And I got a second 5906. Yes, I saw that. J-Dog, having beers is one thing. Doing shots of whiskey is an issue with having to drive home. And I fully appreciate that. Anybody that's ever here and you feel you shouldn't drive, then you shouldn't drive. And that's why we have 2 extra rooms. Wade, I'm guessing Stephen seasoned that glass several different ways before sending it to you. Salty. Wade, I like Palmetto State lowers, even though one developed walking trigger pins. I like the looks of the pin retainer even better. I like to put anti-walk pins in anyway. It's just, yeah, it's the way they look. Jolson, we need more cowbell. Jolson, this is sabotage. I have to speed it up to 2 times for you because I ain't got all day. Then I have to do half speed and call in an interpreter to figure out what the heck Joey was trying to say. Meanwhile, I just want to tag the brew girl's booty. Jolson, FYI, did you know clowns are racist? Did you know frogs are racist? Did you know hashtag is a Nazi symbol? Jolson, no, the word you're looking for is not symphony regarding certain people. Turnisius, s'more cowbell plus s'more nitro makes sense to me. Don't fuck with the cowbell. Jolson, I was up north riding four-wheelers and drinking way too much the past 5 days. Laugh out loud. Yet you didn't stop. Smile Money. 80 comments. We are back on track. Let's push it over 100 comments threshold. Surely we have something to say. Like Democrats think that it's obstruction of justice for Trump to intimidate Cohen, his former attorney, while Mueller is threatening Cohen with life in prison. Smile Money. Now a more diplomatic approach would have been thank you for the information on how some have learned to rig random.org. That is why we need more than one spin before the winner is selected. Then we can see the same number does not come up repeatedly. Maybe next time you can do it live and not on the radio. But that's why we record it. If anybody wants to see it, it gets recorded. Like always. Thank you, Smart Money. Steven, Eric does cheat on giveaways. Oh wait, I've won a couple. Oh, Eric, what? Steven again, King Comp. I had the checkmate on my AR and it sucked, but it was a single port. Bearded CB. Here from work, fabulous intro, brew babe, blah, 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 and then Joey to fuck it up, just like BattleBox. Bearded CB, again, fuck Chuck. Bearded CB, and Joey's gone, surprise, surprise. Sharky, did I just see a gay pirate licking that bodacious booty? 'Tis some gay shit that is. Hashtag fuck gay, hashtag shut the fuck up Joey. Bearded CB, Joey, don't tell Christine I said that. Salmich comment, Eric for $5. I won't. Well, we believe you. After all, I got a shirt that advertises what you would do for $20. Bearded CB, oh, Jolson should have gotten his package the other day. He did. I saw the video. Sharky, hell, it took Joey to crap out in a dual brew review for me to finally see that M16 gun rack. Looks good as a rack and a bar. Oh yeah, the reflection. Yeah. I could start doing retro builds. I have a place to lock up 10 of them, and it's doubling as a bar. Jay, lead ammunition on the wrong video. Hey Google, suck my dick.
Playing the album Suck My Dick on Spotify.
Hey Google, stop the music. Hey Google, self-destruct.
Self-destructing in 3, 2, 1. Actually, I think I'll stick around.
Yeah, that's too bad. Sharky, that King Comp looks like it means business. Can't wait to see its shooting video on it. Stop ordering parts after brew reviews, damn it. The fuck, you managed to get the wrong color brake. I'm so anal it takes me 5 checks to check out anything. Hashtag autistic much? Jay, on the wrong video. Love the Century Arms, but that fluted chamber is hell on brass. Yes. Jay on the Ninja versus Unicorn. I can have those Kimber sights retubed. Oh, you mean these Kimber sights? Out of curiosity, what does that cost? Oh, just look at the top of that gun. It is bodaciously sexy. There's alcohol involved, everything's backwards, but yes. Question for you. What does that cost? Jay, Lewis and Clark carried air rifles on their expedition. No need to pack or worry about getting wet. A year's worth of primers and gunpowder. True. Jay on the wrong video again. Coriander. Everything you bake like cookies or cake would have a dash of allspice, ginger, or cinnamon. Also, like most citrus, orange, apple, etc., add it to your spices on ham. Sprinkle it on bacon along with allspice. Really kicks it up. Jay on the wrong fucking video. On your comment on the Missing Steve show on Saturdays, that's me on Fridays. After last year's soul crushing, I just don't have the energy to do a brew review or even interact with Locked and Loaded by the time Friday hits. I know. Jay on the wrong video. Certain 308s will zip through even a level 4 vest. Matt? Hey Joey. How lame just phoning it in. Blue 40. Oh look, these fucking Albanian. He doesn't resemble the woman's ass. Evidently, Jerry's drunk. Jerry again. I got footage, but not for the big screen. Laugh out loud. I always fuck that up. Jay on the Hoptronics. Double IPA. Man Cave Matt, see me waving the cash around? I got more money than one of Poco Local's hookers working outside the Navy base. Matt, when are we doing the 6-pack challenge? Also, I still want some cash shooting prairie dogs, but can't find any in Duluth. Would that groundhog qualify as one of the... Speaking of the groundhog, the trap caught a skunk last night. Jerry, sitting in the machine on the GW, looking at all the FedEx trucks going by. Hopefully Chuck's pension will be okay. Aunt Keck, there we go. We broke 100 comments. Aunt Keck, Mueller is another deep state puppet. Smile Money, maybe you shouldn't have a visually attractive brake. Sitting down at the end of the barrel is not a desired safety rule. Laugh out loud. Crazy Scotsman met Hasman yesterday. Just walking through Walmart, he recognized me. Laugh out loud. Seems like a good dude. Yeah, I know. I got the picture. Crazy Scotsman whiskey. Holy fuck. Yeah, I'll take one upstairs with me. Thanks. Scotsman, Joey is always left out. He is always on the side. Shut the fuck up, Joey. Scotsman, Ed is smiling at the brew babe. Hashtag be like Ed. Crazy Scotsman again, packing sand, and Joey laughs a little too much. You know he knows all about that. Scotsman, you need a better guess if you're going to do these Google Hangout brew reviews. Also, we should do another live one sometime. Yes. Scotsman, these fucks that say you take the money can, in the words of Jim, fuck off. Fuck all the way off. Douglas, two nice asses on the screen. Scotsman, hashtag Justified Omission is beyond important. They're the reason that we are here, and we have the freedom that we have. I also said if I win, it would be used to teach and train women to shoot. If I find a women's club, I will donate it. And there is, so they have a badass rifle to learn on. Scotsman, Aunt Keck sucks. His ninja skills are lacking. He needs to go back to the dojo and hit the training hard. Whiskey, cowbell. Last comment was from Brad Thomas. Joey fucking cuz. So elegant. El Gauche, a German-style sour ale. Oh, with limes and sea salt. Well, now that I'm reading lime, that's kind of what you're left with right now when it's all over and you're going, little lime. The hell? My pussy is curling. See? Actually, my pussy's coming off. That fucking sucks. Aww. Aww. Fuck me. I like this a lot. I'm gonna give this a 9. Thank you, NIHAP. Now, moving on to the Two-Hearted Ale Club. And, it looks like we may be seeing double Two-Hearted Ale. I really hope so. I don't know how limited it's going to be. Standing in for the Two-Hearted Ale Club is the double dry hopped triple IPA. This is from 6 points, 11.1%, and it's 111 IBUs. So they got some really good shit right here. I think if Ed was here, he'd enjoy this, actually. He'd be giggling sooner than later. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to block Ed. Going for 2-Hearted Ale Club, and we got to get out of here because I still got to cook dinner, which is, hello. Oh, it's not too bad. Aunt Keck, not even the turkey woods can prevent from making it to the most awesome Two-Hearted Ale Club. Small Money. Oh, Two-Hearted Ale. Show prep with 119 comments. You should have lots of preparation. H. Smile Money. The part that got Steven in trouble was doing his self-portrait and modeling and drawing in the post office. Too much show prep. Smile Money. So, you are family and Uncle Touchy doesn't allow any cameras. So, no videos from the visits. God, it even smells good. Johnny Concho, Two-Hearted Ale Club member in good standings. Cheers. Clyde. What? Hashtag be like Ed. Gonna hit the Stalker Steve button. It's the most useless oh, it worked this time, but Steven, double Two-Hearted Ale Club. Yep, Steven. Steve actually was the one that sent me the picture of it. God, I'm gonna go in search of tomorrow. I'm praying that I can find double Two-Hearted Ale. I will write bad checks. Okay. Not to take something away from Steve, but I'm hitting the Stalker Steve button. Yep. Stephen Bush's comment stands as the last comment. Oh yeah, this sexy motherfucker right here. I'm going to go upstairs and edit this and get it rolling. Wow, that is stupid sharp right there. Yeah, well, as part of prep, I think I'm going to carry this. Of course, I don't want the two of them to get mad and fight in my pocket, so I might have to put that on a little leave of absence. Okay, cheers, guys, and we will see you tomorrow. Of course, this is enough information to say make sure you check out the Ms. Bomey Zone. I can't remember what the subject matter is, but she takes a look at things. You know, we all look at it like this, and she's like, and that's exactly why that picture, John always puts it sideways, because Christine looks at things just differently than the rest of us do. I actually really enjoy the show. It's, you know, maybe I would be as in many places as she is if I just didn't say fuck all the time. I'm just kidding. I do want to take it away from Stephen Bush. The last comment is from the real Cobra Burnout. Boom! And he says, cheers, Two-Hearted Ale Club. Cobra, you know how I feel about our relationship. Not to mention, you took last comment away from Stephen Bush. That is a big boom. Kind of like Joey at the truck stop on a Friday night.